All right, today we got a great topic. This one is for your guidance counselors in your high schools, telling you that you can't make the money being a welder. You need to go to college, be a doctor, be a lawyer, whatever else they're feeding you, I guess. But I'm sitting here with Blake Hawkins. Blake was our first student at KWI. We opened up in 2015. He was the first graduate. He actually graduated early, completed the program in less than 6 months. Had 3 or 4 jobs lined up out the gate. On the road, he called the other 2 or 3 and let them know he wasn't, he just lined up a bunch of different plan B, plan C. But on the road, did NBS, National Boiler, first job out the gate. And rearing to go. Blake was also the first 100K Club inductee. He made $100,000 his first year out. His YouTube video for KWI is one of the most popular. I think it'll be floating up here somewhere. But click that link and watch how an 18-year-old was making $5 grand a week. Blake, tell us about that. I mean, in high school, what did your guidance counselors tell you? What did you feel you needed to do? What was the pressure leaning on you?
So they didn't really want to push me toward welding for sure. Me personally, I got a 21 on my ACT. I mean, that ain't nothing to brag about, but they told me I should go to college, go get a 4-year degree and something other than this, and I would have a good future for myself. Well, if I'd done that, I would have just got out of college and I would have just now maybe found me a job. But instead, I went and took that welding career path. And then they also told me that, well, the average welder in the state of Kentucky only makes $17.50 an hour. And I'm like, I know that ain't right, because I have seen other people that I know go out and make $30-some an hour plus, easily drawing in big checks.
Yeah, I'll tap in on that one real quick. So the Occupational Outlook Handbook is typically where people are pulling their statistics. So that might be something when you're in high school and you're doing some research on careers that you're looking at. And yes, that OOH will have the average welder making not half as much as what these guys make when they travel in their combo pipe welders. Realize that what Blake does, what the Kentucky Welding Institute trains you to be, is that top tier echelon welder. You're pulling down top pay. And those Occupational Outlook handbooks are throwing into the average factories and tack welders, people that are only making minimum wage, 12 bucks an hour, maybe tops. And that's gonna pull down the average of Blake pulling down $36, $38 an hour.
Yeah, for sure.
So Blake, you had a 21 on your ACT.
Yep.
So they probably talk to you like, well, why would you want to be a welder? You're a smart kid, right? Is that what?
That's what they told me. Anyways, me just a farm boy. I'm more of a work with my hands kind of guy. I'm not sitting in a cubicle typing on a computer all day long or in a textbook all day long. I'm much more hands-on, and that's what I wanted for myself, and I knew that's where I needed to go.
Right, so asking you if you were smart, why wouldn't you go to college? It sounds like that again, if you made $100,000 in that first year out, who's the smart one now?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I know in order to be a teacher, I had to go to school for 4 years, right? I mean, I used the GI Bill to get my bachelor's in education as well. So for 4 years, I was paying out money. And why don't you check the Occupational Outlook Handbook on a teacher's salary? Because in the state of Kentucky, they're starting at $30,000, $35,000 a year. I mean, if you want to be a teacher, be a teacher. Do something you love, by all means. I'm not bashing teachers. I am one. But what I'm saying is there is money to be made in the trades. And Blake Hawkins is proof. You can be proof. Tell your guidance counselor to call KWI if they want to talk about the type of money you'll be making after 6 months of training with us. Comment below. Tell us what to talk about next.